All right, Mr. J. So it looks like we're currently 225. When you jumped on the scale, we did your body comp, we're roughly at 34%. Now, have you ever actually had someone break down your metabolic analysis for you?
I have not.
Okay, let me break it down for you. So we'll take your total weight, multiplied by your percent of body comp. All right, it gives us roughly 77 pounds of fat.
Okay.
Which inversely gives us about 148 for muscle.
Okay.
Now, these numbers tell a story. Would you like me to show you the story these numbers tell?
Please show me.
Okay. Before I even get into that, let's figure out first and foremost what led to 34%.
Okay.
If you said, hey, T8 was definitely this factor, definitely that factor, what factors do you think led to you getting a 34% body fat?
I would say I'm pretty busy with work, so I live a sedentary lifestyle.
Sure.
I'm really tired when I get back, and I love my dinners.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Tasty treats, right?
Yes,
that makes
sir.
two of us. So here's a crazy thing. The lack of activity and lack of nutrition, they definitely play a role with 34%. However, they're not the real reason why this number is high.
Okay.
Would you like me to show you the real reason why this number is high?
Please, I would like to know.
Okay, no worries. So we'll go ahead and break down these numbers so you know what you're looking at. Now, the 77 pounds of fat, the reason I'm bringing this up to you is you don't look like you're holding 77 pounds of fat on the outside of your body. So if you're not holding it all on the outside, where do you think you're holding most of it?
It's got to be on the inside.
Yeah, and that can be concerning, right?
Yeah.
Because you know your body much better than I do. If you don't get that number down now, what do you think it's naturally going to do as you get older?
Gonna only go up from there.
It'll probably go up, right?
Yeah.
And if it goes up, what do you think in turn is going to start happening to your health, your quality of life?
Definitely gonna go down.
Yes. So do you see why we have to address this today?
Yes.
Not tomorrow or a week from now, but right now.
Yes.
Now, here's what's very interesting though. This isn't the number I'm most concerned about. It's actually this number,
Okay.
the muscle, and I'll prove it to you. Muscle creates heat. What does heat do to fat?
I would assume it consumes fat.
Yeah, it melts it, right? If you crank the heat up in the skillet, what's the butter gonna do?
No.
You already know. Just to prove my point, when you were a young fellow, when you were 15, 16, 17 years old, did you have to eat perfect every day to keep off weight?
Not at all. Nowhere close.
No, you didn't have to run 10 miles a day, did you?
No.
No, because you had a high what?
Metabolism.
That's right.
Yeah.
So do you think the real issue right now is that your eating isn't good, you're not active enough, or we just have to speed up your what?
Metabolism.
Yeah,
I think
that's really
the
going to be
issue.
the main goal, no
Yeah.
question. But the thing is, remember, you can't fix metabolism unless you improve your what?
Muscle.
Yes. So this is where our focus is going to be, because if you improve that muscle, in turn you increase the metabolism, guess what you're going to burn more of 24/7?
That fat's gonna melt off.
No question. Now, would you like me to show you where these two numbers have to be to get that fat down and keep it down for good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like that.
No worries. So let's go ahead and break the numbers down. I think a great short-term goal is to improve your lean muscle tissue by about 10 pounds.
Okay.
So we'll go to 158 for your lean muscle tissue. I'd love to see you cut your fat in half. I think that's a very safe short-term goal.
I'd like
So we'll
that.
cut that down to about 38. Our new total weight, 38 plus 158, 196. So roughly about 193 to 196 would be your new weight.
Okay.
However, you wouldn't look 196, and I'll prove it to you. If you have 38 pounds of fat, and we divide that by your new total weight, 38 divided by 196, you would now be under 20% body fat. You'd be at
wow.
19%. Yeah, so let me show you, Mr. J. So as we can see in the chart here, right now, we said you're at roughly 34%.
Yeah.
Now you're here. So this is you at 225. This would be you at 196.
Oh, wow, I look good.
Yeah, so would you care what you weigh if you look like this?
Not as much.
No, bro, you look great. Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, what are you more focused on losing? Weight
Fat.
or fat?
That fat.
Right. So, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure we do that, no question. Now, I'm going to go over a couple timelines with you to show you how we're going to get from point A to point B,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.